Dexteram Testing, Alpha Testing Procedures and Protocols for Shroud of the Avatar, Overworld Map Overview and Review. Ongoing is a hex by hex, north to south, if you will. I presume that's a compass that's pointing north. That would be funny if this was north, but anyways, north to south review of each individual hex. Subsequently, it's taking a while. I've done maybe the top, what might be 5th or 7th, 6th or 7th of the map. I'll have to double check. You'll see along the way. But here we are at this hex now. We're going to continue this row and work our way down, 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 down. So far, we've run into several hexes that are placeholder hexes, including this one and this one and this one. There's nothing there yet, but they were stamped in as placeholder hexes. Some of these mountain ranges are impassable, so there's not even a hex there to click on. And a lot of them have been forest, mountainy, kind of craggy places that previous reports have seen. But if you just picked up now, you'll see what I'm talking about shortly, because I'm sure we're going to run into a couple. However, it should be noticed that we're going to be running into something that looks like a dungeon instance, so I might... what is likely going to happen is I'll peek in, see what it is, and leave it for now, because I want to continue with the overview of the map. And then once I'm done with the overview of the map, then I'll know where the individual places are with specific things that I haven't seen already, so I can review them and provide feedback to the client regarding its functionality. Alright, so here, this hex moving in. Oh, somebody's here. He's killing people. Who is that? You again. Oh boy, that's funny. Run into this guy. I see you found a new type of grid type. Yeah. I'm only running... I can get one. He asked me. I'm asking him about combat, and he's telling me he's seen lots of hexes, and I'm sure he's seen like 3 or 4, and the town hex and the city hex, and it's all new to him. So I'm sure to him it's like, wow, there's a lot of them, but I've already experienced a lot of these things. So to me, it's like, oh, another one, another one, another one. But that's what happens. So now he's asking me if I had a weapon, and I did at one point. But if you'll remember, I had to delete my character because I got trapped in that mine segment. So maybe... Apparently it's just double-clicking, but I had a cleaver before and it didn't happen. Earlier, but it didn't work. Well, I'll try again. Scan. Ah, good thought. Good thought. It didn't occur to me that even though it could be used as a weapon for real, that it wouldn't here. I'm tracking spiders and wolves. Let me ask him if he's seen the skeletons, by the way. There's a giant dungeon at the far south edge of the map. I'll get my own weapons, but I appreciate your kind offer. He offered to give me some weapons, which is nice. Cool, cool. Give him the old Autobots. Perhaps we'll see you again. So I could take that path, but I know it's right at the edge anyway, so I'm going to just get out there. Alright, so that was the... Oh, I suspect all of these are going to be those river basin things with the burning sections, but except for that one. But let's go take a look at this one. Apparently, that cleaver I picked up earlier was something for cooking or crafting. Probably cooking. Oh, it's nighttime here. Why is it nighttime here? That makes little sense. Well, now that I know it's nighttime here, I have to go double check the one I just came from and see if it's still daytime there, and if there's an anomaly between the two, then I need to point that out. Unless this is traveling twixt two places takes an amount of time. But that wouldn't make sense. Then there would be a lack of consistency between who is there now doing what they are doing in their time continuum. Swing. Guy's just killing everything. Yeah, so there's an inconsistency between hexes as far as night and day goes. Intriguing. Alright, let me replicate. Oh wow, I can open that up still while we're here. Okay, and that was, again, that little bit where I couldn't replicate it earlier, but I was running along and opened up a tab. And when the tab opened, my tune kept moving, but the map stopped just as it did here. As my banner icon kept moving, the map itself stopped. The scrolling, you saw it. So that's twice. That's something I'm thinking I'm going to put on the forums, or go double check in the forums and see if it's a known issue or anybody else has run into it. And if they haven't, then, oh look, it's daytime again. Okay. And if they haven't, what the hell? Let me ask them. He says he was just running around, so now I'm asking him, you haven't left this hex since I saw you last. Wow. Okay, so that's a big thing. Copy for the testing forums. Man. Thanks again. I guess it's a smaller world than I thought it was. Alright, let me go check out this dungeon. So that's an interesting thing. So a road placeholder, then, theoretically, are these road holder hexes are pointer references to a road hex placeholder. So clicking on any one of these would port you to, say, a generic place in the game world that's been instantiated. And they would all be the same. So if somebody joined it here, and somebody joined it here, or somebody joined it here, and somebody joined it here, then they would both go to the same place. Just as I joined from here and ran into Gan, who was here. Huh. Or was he? Okay, that's where I just came from. I'm double-checking now instead of going back and reviewing the video, because it's just easier for me with the mindset I'm in now. Because it'll drive me crazy if I don't double-check now, you know. That's Miri. Alright, and... Huh. Man, I should have asked him to stay put for a second. Oh well, oh man, it's going to drive me crazy. But I will look at the video again later. This is only, the first 10 minutes or so of this one, so it's okay. Alright. Boy, I didn't get very much done at all. I started here, and I've been just going back and forth. So there was lighting effect issue. There was instant... Why was it so easy to go there? There was pointer by reference hexes. Oh boy. This might take all night. Oh, okay, this is a nice little dungeon. Let me go. Laurent. Little blue crystal. He's got a red sash, a bass, a blue fish. He's got fish and a red sash. He's got no equipment, no crafting. Why are these housing items instead of crafting items? These must be things that go up on the wall. That's hilarious. Alright. Oh, yeah, well, hold on. Let me see how much money I have. 100 gold. This is a tight little... Oh, huh. Red Sash Bandits. Alright, last time I went left. Let me go right this time. Nice little... Wow, steam coming off of that food. It's freshly made. That's a stove object that has been there since forever. Couple chests here. Oh, look at that. Open up. Give me the goodies. I don't need that, but I'm taking it. Why? Because... Wow. I am an adventurer, and I will steal all of your goodies. I'm glad it remembered to keep it in list form rather than resetting to the default. Does this guy have anything to say? It's a pretty bright candle set. What's over here? More blue crystals. Red Sash Bandit. Oh, can I use that rusty-ass sword? Oh, I just punched that thing like you read about apples. Can I resize this box? I cannot. Yeah, resizing. I can this way. But I can't this way. Okay. What else? This book, I want it. Did it automatically go into my thing? Equipment, crafting, housing, book. There it is. So if I drag it onto myself, it'll work. Smash this box. Take that. Give me that bread. Oh, so much stuff. Take that box. Give me that bread. I should take this stuff and then go sell it to the guy at the front door. Hey, I know I just... Oh, look at this linen. Oh, come on. I'm going to take a closer look at this. Okay. Need a mug. I need a candle, too. Need more books. These books remind me of the Forbidden Recipes of the Six. The cookbooks of the Forbidden Recipes of the Six. And if you don't know what that is, then you need to go check out my personal channel, the J Chalant channel. You can find a link in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. If you're a friend of mine, you already know how to find the Forbidden Recipes of the Six. Or hit me up on... Call me. Give me a call. I'll tell you all about it. You know what's up. Alright, let's... Oh, there's bad guys back there. Before I go check out the bad guys, let me go see what's down at the end of this tube. This looks almost like another exit. Oh. Oh, it's a drop down. Do I want to drop down there? Oh, there's stairs up. Okay. Well, I'm already here. No, I wanted to do rightus inclinus instead of leftus inclinus. So let me go... Can I... Okay. Oh, it's a gate. I can't even... Oh, can I? Apparently I can just fisticuff these dudes. Let me go fisticuff this dude over here. And by dudes, I mean lupine individuals. Take that, barrel. Did he just pimp slap that barrel? Hold on. See if he does it again. He is totally pimp slapping those barrels. Alright. Smack. What's this guy all about? He is the Nestor, the Dark Necromancer. It's over here. The Wolf. Hick, 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 hick. Hick, 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 rick, hick, hick, rick, hick, hick. It's an interesting name. I want you to tell me, don't worry about it, Jules. I'm on this, Meeky Feeky. I'm sending the wolf, who will be coming directly. Flabbergast. The wolf. Watch what you're doing, because you're about to ruin. Please be careful. Oh, thank you, wolf. Hick, hick, rick, rick, hick, hick. Do you have anything to say to me? What does this guy say? Please be careful. He doesn't want conflict. Wise decision. Hick, hick, rick, 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 rick. Seriously? Oh. See, some of the stairs work and some of them require jumping. Alright. Alright, I couldn't get through here, but there's a gate there, so I'm intrigued. Perhaps there's something that needs to be done to open it. Norman? Red Sash Bandit? I'll come back to this because this is something to come back to. Now I'll go if I do sell anything else. Oh, okay. Click on the ladder. Learn that in Release 3. Oh, I double-clicked on it while I was moving, which... kind of an issue. It's probably already on the forums discussed, so I'm not really going to raise it here, but, well, I guess I am. To move to a segment, you click on it, and it'll move to that segment. It doesn't have to be the one right next to it. You can click on this one, and if there's a path to it, it'll move to it. Or you could click on this one, and it would move to it. It would probably go like this. But while you're moving, if you double-click your mouse... Did that just kind of... Yeah, it kind of wobbles a little. If you double-click while you're moving, you will enter the hex instance that you're currently residing on. Or departing, I should say. Because it probably still considers you at that location. Whilst animating. Alright, so that's... cave entrance. Not cave, but... rocky forest, we'll call it. Gosh, I wanted to do 2 rows, and I still think I can pull it off, but I really got to get my time down. Running into other testers or light testers, players, beta testers, open invitation personnel. You know, people who are there just check it out and see what it's going to be like. But, you know, he probably is learning more and able to teach more. Gannicus will probably be the guy that I ran into along the way that's going to start, like, the wiki page or something. I don't know. That kind of stuff happens all the time. There's a lot of people in the industry that you run into during these things. You're like, hey, oh, you did that? So, yes. Oh, look at that. There's the roadmap again, as expected. There's me hitting the wrong button to auto-run again, as expected. Alright, forest. This one's probably going to be that. I've been here before in the initial review section. Pretty sure this is the river hex with the smoking flame. Yeah. Mr. Twinkie. Awesome. Hello, Mr. Twinkie. Mr. Twinkie left. Oh well. Tapping W. Oh, unpassable bushes. Which is fine. Can I move to that section? No. Can I move to this section? Oh, it's going to move me all the way around somehow. How? Down? Why would you go there? And then there. Why don't you go there? So these are probably impassable trees. But that tree wasn't. Yay. Okay, now I'm here. I think I was just telling somebody about that. And Fringe. It was Mr. Twinkie before. So something tells me perhaps I wasn't being sent to the same instance. Maybe I did just run into Gannicus twice in a row because I was going back and forth there after a while. After all, I should say. Okay, so this is the next segment. Let me do this next line and go from there. Expecting placeholder hex. With a beach placeholder's hex. So if there's, there's a hex. Hex. Alright, well. No beach. I wonder if he'll let me walk off the edge of the map if I go this way. Terrain's coming in as I progress. Oh, nope, okay. So speaking of terrain coming in as you progress, depending on your settings, I mean, in an alpha test you wouldn't expect to have full resolution of all things at all times. For example, you wouldn't... Oh, fudge. I double-clicked on that tree. So I gotta leave this... Anyways, you know. So, you would expect a certain amount of vegetative stuff to pop up as you progressed. One of the last games I actually played for entertainment value was Star Wars The Old Republic. And they had a limited range, regardless of how you set up your graphics setting. And you could, whilst cruising along, very clearly see a circle around you of high resolution, or rather, more graphic interface stuff. Like the flowers would pop up in front of you and then fall behind you. It was almost as if the Force itself was providing all of the vegetative matter. Alright, so another... I do need to check this one out, but it's a pretty sizable map, it looks like. Is that the one where... No. That was with the Minotaur-looking dudes. That was something else, but I do need to look at one of these. I think that was one too, so... Well, there's a lot of them up here around the castle. I'll find one and explore it at my leisure. There's Fringe again. Looks like he's moved. He's disappearing again. Why is Fringe disappearing? Gosh, I could go for a verb that says move hex XYZ. Confidence is high. This will be a road hex placeholder. Forest not next to river. Let's see how they decide to do this one. Well, see now, there's Mr. Twinkie again, and there's Fringe. Are they all just cycling through here? Something's up. That guy keeps disappearing whenever I show up. What is going on with this instantiation? Mr. Twinkie. Oh, Mr. Twinkie. He's gone again. So, he did that last time, too. He changed weapons just as I got there and then disappeared. Are they trying to create the illusion that there are multiple people here? Oh, and by the way, for those of you who haven't watched previous reports or are unaware of what's going on, hey, there's Griswold. Let me wave at him. Hi, Griswold. Yep. Off he goes. He's over there still. See if he says anything. Otherwise, I'll just be on my way. You know what? Let me see if I can adjust that. Video. Game. Continue chat after submit. Oh. Well. Oh well. What was I saying? Protocols, procedures. Oh. The Shroud of the Avatar community. Pinocchio, what did they even call it? They have, anyways, call it the Shroud of the Avatar community. The developers gave us bug reporting requests on their forums, a form, if you will, of how they wanted this bug reports to be submitted. And for the first couple releases, it was quite easy for me to off-screen maintain a Word file that had things that I was finding as we went along. Well, look at this. See, all these guys are sitting here doing stuff even. I'm telling you, I think I'm being shunted to the same game world over and over again. To the same hex by reference. I'll ask on the forums. But that gets me back to what I was talking about before. Before I end this up and start the next one down in this hex segment. With the way the development is now, I've taken the approach where I'm going to do all of the things that they asked us to do in one sitting, taking notes kind of off camera, if you will, and putting together my Word file report that way, and then going to the forums, reviewing all the things that were known or unknown. If it's something I ran into that was already indicated, that was known, we can leave it be. If it's something that was unknown and somebody else reported on, we're supposed to thumb that up and contribute any additional information that might be helpful or supportive. And if it's something that nobody's discussed yet, then it's something that I would have to post up myself. All right, so I'm going to take a break from this report here and That was about half an hour again, 20 minutes, 25 minutes or so. And I'll come back and I'll start at this hex. We'll go down, or we'll go west, excuse me, all the way, and then we'll go southwest. And then we'll go east all the way back here, and then we'll end it here, and then we'll do that again. Except we won't go into Kingsport, because I've been into Kingsport, and we'll end it over there. So we'll end this one here. Thank you for watching, everyone. Dexteram Testing, Alpha Testing Procedures Protocols for Shroud of the Avatar.